What if I told you that the biggest thing stopping you from success is you? Yes, not your past, not your failures, not even your circumstances, but your own self-doubt. How many times have you told yourself, I'm not good enough? What if I fail? Or maybe success is just not for me. And because of those thoughts, you never even tried. Or worse, you gave up before you saw the results. But here's the truth. Self-doubt is a lie. It tricks you into believing that you are not capable, when in reality you have so much potential inside you. If you have ever felt like this, don't skip this video. Stay with me, because what I'm about to tell you could change your life. Think about this. Every great success story begins with belief. Not talent, not luck, not even the perfect plan. Just belief. Because before anything else happens, before a person achieves something great, they first have to believe that they can. But here's the problem. Most people never get past that step. They doubt themselves before they even start. They look at others and think, they have something special that I don't. They assume that successful people were born different, born lucky. But that's not true. The only real difference between someone who succeeds and someone who doesn't is simple. One believes they can, and the other doubts themselves into failure. Self-doubt is like a cage. It keeps you stuck. It makes you overthink, hesitate, and then do nothing. You start creating excuses. Maybe now is not the right time, or I'll try later. But deep down, it's not about time, it's fear. Fear of failing, fear of looking foolish, fear of not being good enough. And that fear keeps you from moving forward. But here's something to remember. Every successful person you admire once felt the same way. They also had doubts, they also had fears, but they didn't let those feelings control them. Instead, they chose to believe. And that one choice changed everything for them. So now ask yourself, what could happen if you started believing in yourself today? What if, instead of doubting, you decided, yes, I can do this? Would you finally start that project? Would you take that first step? The answer is yes. And in this video, I'll show you why you must break free from self-doubt, because success is possible, but only if you believe it is. But if success starts with belief, then why do so many people doubt themselves? Why do most people live their lives feeling stuck, questioning their abilities, and never chasing their dreams? The answer is simple. They've been programmed to doubt. From a young age, we are told what we can and cannot do. Society, school, and sometimes even our own families fill our minds with limitations. That's too hard. Only a few people make it. Be realistic. And slowly, we start to believe those words. We start to doubt our abilities before we even test them. Another reason people doubt themselves is comparison. We look at others and see how far ahead they are. We see their success, their achievements, and we start to feel small. They're better than me. I'll never reach their level. Maybe I'm just not meant for this. But what we don't see is their struggle, the failures, the rejection, the moments they wanted to quit. We assume they had it easy, but in reality, they went through the same doubt. The difference? They didn't let those doubts stop them. And then there's fear of failure. Nobody likes to fail. Nobody wants to try and then fall flat on their face. But here's the truth. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of success. Every time you fail, you learn. Every mistake brings you closer to the right path. The only real failure is never trying. The people who succeed are not the ones who never fail, but the ones who refuse to quit. Stop for a moment and think, where do your doubts come from? They don't come from reality. They don't come from actual proof that you will fail. They come from your mind. Your mind is the most powerful tool you have, but it can also be your worst enemy. The thoughts you allow to live in your head will shape your future. If you keep telling yourself, I can't do it, your mind will believe it. And once your mind believes it, your actions will follow. You will hesitate, you will give up, you will never even try. Just as your mind can create doubt, it can also create belief. The difference between a successful person and someone who never reaches their potential is not intelligence or talent, it's the way they think. Successful people train their minds to see possibilities instead of problems. When they face a challenge, they don't say, "This is impossible." They say, "How can I make this work?" They replace negative thoughts with positive ones. They choose to believe in themselves even when they don't feel ready. And that choice changes everything. So what about you? Are you feeding your mind with doubts, or are you training it for success? Because here's the truth. You are capable of so much more than you think. But you have to start believing it. The only thing standing between you and success is the way you think. Change your thoughts, and you will change your life. Believing in yourself is the first step, but belief alone is not enough. You can tell yourself every day, "I can succeed," but if you don't take action, nothing will change. The truth is, confidence is built through action, not just thinking. You don't become fearless by sitting and waiting for doubt to disappear. You become fearless by stepping forward, even when you're scared. Look at the most successful people in the world. They didn't wait for the perfect moment. They didn't wait until they felt 100% ready. They took action before they felt prepared. And that's what made the difference. How do you get better at something? By doing it. How do you become more confident? By proving to yourself that you can. The more you take action, the less power your doubts will have over you. Stop waiting. Stop waiting for the perfect time, because it will never come. Stop waiting for all your doubts to disappear, because they won't, until you take the first step. The only way to silence self-doubt is through action. Start small. Take one step today, and then another tomorrow. Success is not built in a day, but it is built daily. Doubt is just a habit, and like any habit, it can be changed. The only difference between those who succeed and those who don't is that successful people don't let doubt control them. They have trained their minds to push forward, even when fear is screaming at them to stop. And you can do the same. You don't have to live in self-doubt forever. You can start changing your mindset today with a few simple steps. First, change the way you talk to yourself. Your words shape your reality. If you constantly say, "I can't do this," your mind will believe it, and you will act accordingly. But if you start saying, "I am capable, I will find a way," you will start to feel different, and your actions will follow. Second, surround yourself with positivity. The people around you have a huge impact on your mindset. If you spend time with negative people who always doubt themselves, you will absorb that energy. But if you surround yourself with people who push you, encourage you, and believe in you, their mindset will influence yours. Third, start recognizing your small wins. Success isn't about one big moment. It's about the little victories that build confidence over time. Every time you take a step forward, acknowledge it. Every time you push past fear, remind yourself that you are getting stronger. And finally, look back at your past successes. You have overcome challenges before. You have done things you once thought were impossible. Use that as proof that you can do it again. The only thing standing between you and success is the belief that you can. And now it's time to believe. Imagine waking up every day with confidence, knowing that no matter what challenges come your way, you have the power to handle them. Imagine no longer second-guessing yourself, no longer hesitating out of fear, and no longer holding back because of self-doubt. This is what happens when you stop letting doubt control your life. You start taking chances. You start chasing opportunities instead of running from them. You start seeing yourself not as someone who might succeed, but as someone who will succeed. And when you shift your mindset like this, everything changes. Think about it. What has self-doubt ever done for you? Has it made you happy? Has it helped you grow? No, it has only held you back. It has made you miss out on opportunities. It has kept you stuck, afraid, and playing small. But the moment you choose to believe in yourself, the moment you decide that you are worthy of success, you become unstoppable. You stop fearing failure because you understand that every setback is just part of the process. You stop worrying about what others think because their opinions don't define you. You stop waiting for the right time because you realize the right time is now. If you don't believe in yourself, who will? If you keep doubting your abilities, how will you ever grow? No one is going to come and hand you success. No one is going to push you to chase your dreams if you don't first push yourself. The world belongs to those who decide to take action, to those who refuse to let doubt hold them back. And you have that power inside you. The only thing you have to do is believe in it. You were not born to live in fear. You were not meant to spend your life wondering, what if? You have dreams for a reason. You have talents and ideas that were given to you for a purpose. But if you keep letting doubt win, you will never see what you are truly capable of. And that would be the greatest tragedy of all. To live your life never knowing how far you could have gone, simply because you were too afraid to try. So this is your moment. This is your chance to change everything. No more doubting, no more hesitating. No more waiting for the perfect time. The time is now. The person who is going to change your life is you. And if you take that first step today, your future self will look back and say, I'm so glad I didn't give up on myself. This is it. This is your moment. No more waiting, no more overthinking, no more letting doubt control your life. You've spent enough time wondering if you're good enough. You've spent enough time watching others succeed while you hold yourself back. Now it's your turn. It's time to take action. It's time to believe in yourself, even if it feels uncomfortable at first. It's time to stop letting fear decide your future. So here's what I want you to do. Right now, make a commitment to yourself. Say these words out loud. I will stop doubting myself. I will take action. I will succeed. And if you truly mean it, type I believe in the comments. Let this be your first step toward change. Let this be the moment you choose to step into your power. And don't just keep this message to yourself, share it. Someone out there needs to hear this too. Your future self is waiting for you. The version of you that is confident, fearless, and successful is already inside you. The only thing left to do is bring them to life. The world is full of possibilities, but none of them matter if you don't believe in yourself. So make the choice today. Take the first step, and never, ever doubt yourself again. Your journey starts now. Go make it happen.